welcome. Let us solve the example number 1 of chapter 2, and the example says look at the graphs in the figure given below. Each is the graph of y equals to px, where px is a polynomial. For each of the graphs, find the number of zeros of px. This means we have to find the number of zeros of the given polynomial px by just observing the graph. So let us find the technique. How can we do it? Let us start with the graph given in part 1. In this graph we observe that this curve is a graph of y equals to px, and this y equals to px intersects the x-axis at one place. Therefore we can say that the number of zeros of the polynomial px is 1. So we shall write here that the number of zeros in this graph is equals to 1, because the graph of the polynomial y equals to px intersect x-axis at one place. Here we observe that the graph of the y equals to px intersects x-axis at two places, here and here. Therefore the number of zeros is equals to 2, and from here we can pick that this is the graph of y equals to px, and this graph intersects x-axis at three places. So the number of zeros is equals to 3 here in this graph. Let us come to the fourth part of the example, and in fourth part we are given a polynomial. We are given the graph of polynomial px equals to y equals to px, and we have to find the number of zeros by just observing the graph of y equals to px. So we observe that the graph of y equals to px intersects x-axis at one place. Therefore the number of zeros is equals to 1. And in fifth part we observe that this is the graph of y equals to px, and this graph touches the x-axis at one place. Therefore the number of zeros is equals to 1. And let us come to the last part of the example, and in this part this is the graph of y equals to px, and this graph intersects x-axis at four places, place 1, place 2, place 3, place 4. Therefore the number of zeros is equals to 4. So this is the solution of the example. Thank you.